Hello, and welcome to another video in the Scriptcase Macros course. Today we're looking at the scdate empty macro, so we're going to show you how to use this. My name is Nate Carpenter, and I'm the Scriptcase instructor leading this. So the scdate empty macro is very simple. It just determines if a date value is invalid or empty. So let's go over and look at the documentation of this. It's very simple, very easy to use. So as you can see, here it is. You just give it a date. It's a field date from a form, and it checks if that date field is empty. So here's an example of how to use it. It checks if it's empty, and then outputs an error if it is. So let's go ahead and actually copy this. We're going to take this over to a form in Scriptcase and show you how to use it. So here's a form, just a few fields, but we have a date field right here, last update, that we can kind of use for example purposes. Let's go ahead and run this. So this is what it looks like. There's our last update field like so. So let's go ahead and add the code to do this to validate that field. So we're going to go over to events here, and we're going to go to the onValidate event. So this is when it's submitted, and it's validating all the fields here. So we can put in some code to stop the writing to the database if there's an error. Let's copy in what we just copied from the documentation here. And so there's my date, and we need to match the field there, last update. So last_update, that's the field name. So there we go. So it's going to check if it's empty, and if it is, then we can output that error invalid date. So let's go ahead and run this, and it should work. So this is very simple, very easy to use. So wait for the form to load here. There's our last update. Let's go ahead and take everything out and try to save this record. So we try to save it, and there we go. We get an error message popping up that looks nice, invalid date, and it stopped it from writing to the database, so it didn't write any errors right there. So that's how you use the scdate empty macro to validate dates in Scriptcase.